Now is seemingly a difficult time for revolutionary agitators. It's become illegal and unsafe to congregate in large groups, as a mass protest movement in the United States would require. And a lot of people are distracted from class issues due to the sheer alarm that's going around right now. But we need to act as revolutionaries because we can see how the system is being overwhelmed by this crisis. The economy is being greatly disrupted, and America's neoliberal, inadequate social infrastructures are being naturally disrupted at the first major crisis that's come along in a while. I mean, crisis in terms of the living situation of the American people. And as this system is disrupted, we have ways to act ourselves and bring agency towards the forces of proletarian revolutionary power. Yes. So what are our options? Right now, people are planning an April 2nd general strike. And there's obviously going to be another general strike on May 1st. In both of these cases, I believe that the food workers, the people in the service industry, the remaining workers who this economy is very heavily depending on, they need to participate in these strikes so as to use the leverage that they have right now. And as we participate in these strikes, we need to put forth our demands, which are the ability to have basic living conditions amid this crisis and amid the coming great economic disruption, because it's clear that this is the start of a recession that's going to be worse than the last. So we need to demand free universal health care. We need to demand higher wages. We need to demand greater social services overall. Ultimately, we need to demand a nationalization of the banking system, which is part of the origin of this massive financial collapse that the virus has become a catalyst for the start of. We also need to build the organizations that have the ability to ultimately replace this broken system with a dictatorship of the proletariat, because it's clear that Marxism-Leninism is the system that can see us through during this and other crises. The Marxist-Leninist states of China, Vietnam, and Cuba have been responding to this crisis phenomenally, in contrast to the disaster that the United States has been lately. So those are basically my thoughts. We can't be complacent. We can't be controlled by the mechanisms of fear that crisis capitalism and capitalist state control are attempting to use in order to leverage this crisis to their benefit. We can't just let the capitalist state impose mass surveillance and mass privatization and deregulation and a suspension of our civil liberties without responding with an attempt of our own to assert our own agency as a class. I believe we're ultimately going to win this I believe we're ultimately going to overthrow the bourgeois state, but we need to act, and we need to act now.